everyone, a little bit of a different video. Today, since I'm in, a reading slump, I've talked about that really recently a lot on my channel. I'm sorry if you're tired of hearing it. Hopefully I'll get over it soon, but I thought I would do kind of a non-related book video, which I do every now and then. I like doing them. I like talking about things other than books. Why not use now to use that opportunity? So I wanted to share some of my favorite things that I've been watching, using, things like that for a little bit. It's not going to be very lengthy because you all know I'm a boring person. I'm an old person. See the side part? Gen Z will come for me. Or anyway, I wanted to share some things that I really like. Maybe you'll like them too, maybe not. Let's get into it. So first up, things I've been watching. I don't watch a lot of things because, as I've established, I'm boring. But there are some things I am really faithful to that I really will watch. Number one, like most of you all, WandaVision. I've really been into WandaVision. I watch it every week. Like I wake up on Friday morning and that's the first thing I watch. As I'm filming this, I just watched episode 7 today. Crazy. Like it was a show that I wasn't truly really interested in at first, especially because they were doing like old timey. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know if they're gonna do like a parody of it, but the more I kept watching, I was like, whoa, this is gonna be much bigger and much better than I realized. Big Marvel fan, let's just say that. I have watched every single Marvel movie. I've just been a really big Marvel kick lately, especially because of WandaVision. So I've been on Disney Plus nonstop, just rewatching and rewatching all the movies. If you wanna know my favorite, I'm a Captain American girl through and through. I love him so desperately. But I love a lot of movies. Maybe I'll do like my ranking of Marvel movies. If you want that, let me know. If it's boring, let me know. But I love Marvel. So any chance there's a new Marvel thing, I will watch it. I've watched since the beginning when, Iron Man was the first one. I mean, if we want to really go really deeper, I did watch like X-Men when I was really, really young. Like when I'm talking about Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, I was really into X-Men. But, I attribute that a lot to my dad, who's a big comic guy. My brother really knows everything. So I just really love and adore it. So WandaVision has been really, really good. Like I have even to the point subscribed to this channel where he does episode breakdowns every week. He'll do like, he will do like trailer breakdowns. Like I am trying to like analyze every piece of it. I'll go and wiki things. Like it's got to that level for me, which I don't do that with a lot of things, but goodness me, I'm invested. I love it. I will be very sad when it's over, but I know this is just, the prequel to another movie that's coming out. Don't want to spoil it for you, but gosh, it's been good. If you've been watching, let me know. I've been really enjoying it, and I love that they have used a lot of actresses that I really love. Like Emma Caulfield has been in it, and she's from Buffy. I love that. I love that Catherine Hahn's getting more attention because she's a great actress, and I feel like she's always in a supporting character in movies, and nobody ever talks about her, but I'm like, it's cool that she's introducing it to the Marvel world, and especially after this episode, much bigger things, and I'm just excited to see her being used because she's hilarious and a great actress. So yeah, and Monica Rambeau, like I could talk about it forever. Like I'm just obsessed with it right now. So yeah, WandaVision, Marvel, that's my big thing right now. Like I go through phases. I'm sure a lot of us do. Speaking of phases, this past year I really went through a big phase of Seinfeld, which I would have never thought I would have liked. I heard about Seinfeld. Everyone's heard about Seinfeld. You either really like it or you don't. And I was, for the longest time, I didn't like it. Like I had no interest in it. I was like, it's stupid, it's boring, it's a show about nothing. And it is. And I just decided this past year, it was on Hulu. I'm like, I'll watch it. And then I really started liking it. And I watched the whole series twice. I'm over, I had a big Seinfeld phase. I'm over it now because I've rewatched it so many times that I'm like, I need to take a break and come back to it and rewatch it again. But I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's just a funny show. It's a good show. I don't like a lot of like really intense shows. Even though WandaVision's kind of intense, but it's fun too. But I don't like a lot of intense shows because I usually will watch things when I'm like working or when I'm cooking or things like that. So I just kind of like light, funny shows. Seinfeld is that. I don't need to explain it to you. If you haven't checked it out, I would recommend it. It's a quintessential 90s like show. It's like one of the last shows that you really get to see before like the technology boom happens, where a lot of cell phones and computers and social media was happening. Like it shows like things like, there's one episode where they plan to go to the movies and they all try to meet up there, but since there's like no cell phones quite yet, signals get crossed. They'll literally cross each other in the street and not even realize it. And you think now, oh, I could call them or text them. They didn't do that back then. It's a funny show and I like it for that for some reason, but yeah, I really love it. Like, it's a hilarious show. Last thing I've been really binging a lot lately is a YouTube channel, Bailey Sarin. She does this thing called Murder, Mystery, and Makeup. Because every Monday she like sits down and does her makeup on camera and she talks about a true crime story that's been on her head lately. And I have been obsessed with them. Like, and that's a big shocker for me because I'm not a very true crime person. Like, I have a lot of friends that love listening to true crime podcasts, that watch, you know, Dateline and like the really scary stuff. And I'm like, that's not me. Like, I can't handle that. But somehow I just stumbled across her videos and I'm like, these are interesting. These are good. I don't watch all of them because sometimes I'll start one and I'm like, I can't do this. Like, it's too scary for me, you know, and I won't watch it. But the majority of them I will watch, and gosh, they are addicting. Like, gosh, man, it's insane. So I don't watch too many of them because I will have dreams about it, which will not be a good thing. But I highly recommend it. If you love like true crime, mystery thriller kind of things, I recommend checking out her channel. She tells it in a way that's just so easy to understand, like you're having a conversation with a friend that's like breaking it down for you, like timeline wise. It's great. The things I've been watching lately, so things I've been using that I've really been loving. I'm a big makeup fan, skincare fan, but I don't buy a lot of it because money. So I don't, like, there's very seldom where I'll buy a new product because I'm just a big fan also of using something until it's completely gone. But I have some favorites that I want to share with you guys. First up is an eyeshadow palette. I have actually been getting a lot of comments like saying how much you guys admire my eyeshadow and you love it and what palette is it from, what eyeshadow is it, and I have never gotten that before in my life because yes, I love makeup. Do I think I'm good at it? No, like, I'm basic of the basic. I'm not good at it. It's a miracle that it looks decent. But like I said, I've been getting a lot of comments about this palette, so of course I have to show it. It is the Tati beauty palette. Tati is a makeup guru on YouTube. She hasn't been on a while because there's been drama. Whatever, I don't know. But I bought this palette because it is a neutral lover's dream, and I love neutral colors. It's also got, the top row is like straight glitter. I'll probably do a close-up for you, but that, I wear all these glitters. Like, I'll pick a color for glitter and put it on my eyeshadow, and it is good. Like, this is one of my favorite palettes I've used, and I'm the type of person where I'll use the same palette for like 2 years and then I'll buy another one. I'll use that palette for 2 years. So I really feel like I get my money's worth out of this. I think this was like $35 to $45, one of those, but I do think they're very quality wise. Like, you'll get your money out of them. Like, they're good eyeshadow. And that's one thing I do splurge on. The rest of everything I pretty much use is drugstore, but I will splurge on an eyeshadow palette because I want that. I don't know why, I just do, but I would recommend this one. It's a great one. Like, the glitters alone on the top are worth it. Get yourself some glitter glue, which I highly recommend because otherwise it will go everywhere. This is a great palette. And the next thing I've been using is a face mask. I had, like, I want to say a few months ago, my skin was just horrible. I don't have really good skin. I'm 32 and I still break out. That's probably due to what I eat and drink, but I've just never had that good skin. But it was like really bad, so I decided to try to reset it by getting the Indian Healing Clay. This is from Aztec Secret. Is that the brand? I don't know. But this is pretty much the powder. And when I saw this in the store, I was like, oh yeah, I used to use this when I was a teenager all the time. Only when I bought it, it was at Sally's and it was in like a tube. So this is one you actually have to mix yourself. So, oh gosh, okay, yeah, I've used a fair bit. That's just all the powder. That's powder residue or clay. That's just straight up like powdered clay. So what you do is you take, depending on how much you want and everything like that, you take like a spoonful and then you mix it. You can mix it with water, but I highly recommend using apple cider vinegar. A lot of people would attest to that as well. So you mix them together, put it on your face. It's gonna make your face feel so tight. Like, when it dries, it like has cracks in it. It's just like, it's like you can barely move, but it does wonders. I mean, the first couple times you use this, you will feel your face pulse because it's just working to bring out all of the, it's working to pull out like all of the dirt and grime stuff. Like, it is worth it. And this is not expensive. It was like, I don't know, maybe $7 or $8, but like, I've used this probably 20 times already and I'm not even halfway through. So this is going to last you all year. And this is, you know, I got the raw apple cider vinegar because it's probably, you know, the best to get. It's a little pricey, but it's good until 2025. So like, and I haven't used a ton of it. So I really recommend this. I did it, I think there's this whole thing where you do this, which I did, where you use it once a day for 5 days in a row, and it helps kind of reset your skin. And I actually felt that it worked. Like, it helped kind of rebalance my skin. Now, take it for someone that doesn't have that great of skin, but not the worst skin. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I will warn you, when you take it off, it will leave your face really red for like 30 minutes. It's a very strong mask. Like, it pulls stuff out, so your face will go back normal. But I mean, I've heard a lot about this, and I really feel like it's worth the hype. I really enjoy this, and it's one of my favorite masks. I try to do it once a week, but I've been really bad. I haven't used this for like 3 weeks. I need to like redo it. I need to. Something I do use every night that I really enjoy, especially in the winter months when your face is much more drier and, you know, just cold and all that stuff, is face oil. So this is from Palmer's, and this is their Skin Therapy Oil Face. So what I do is, after I cleanse and tone, I'll put a couple drops on this and put it on my face, and it just really helps moisturize it. And, you know, I really feel like at night, put all the moisture you can on it, because you're gonna sleep and it's just, you're gonna sit there anyway. So I really enjoy this. It really helps my skin feel smooth, and I feel like dewy as well. It's not super expensive at all. It's like $7. I get it at Target. I do go through these pretty fast, but especially in the winter months. In the summer months, I don't use it as much because it's the summer, but wintertime, trust me, this is worth it. I really, really enjoy it. And the last thing I want to talk about today is toner. I have this little baby toner. It's from Pixi. It's the Glow Tonic. I've heard a lot about it for a long time, and I'm a person that's like, toner, I don't know, but I had not found a toner I really liked until I bought this one. And I had to buy the small one because my store never has the big one. I always have to buy the travel size one. I don't know why. I should just buy it online. I don't know. But either way, this is a really great toner. So what you do is, I usually use it after I cleanse my face. I'll put it on a cotton pad, put it on my face, and it just really helps, you know, tone your skin. I don't know. I'm not a skin expert. I really feel like my skin, it doesn't get tighter, but it just feels fresher after I use this toner. So I have been really liking it. Like, I didn't think it would live up to the hype, because everyone I heard talk about it, because I just heard a lot of people talk about it, and I was like, oh, okay, we're not growing. And I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna buy a full-size bottle one day. This one I just bought, so it'll be good for like a week or two. So that was my random video of favorite things I've been liking. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Sorry for the lighting. It's raining. Lighting's horrible. What else is new? I'd love to hear if you enjoy any of these things as well. And yeah, let me know some of your favorite things down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.